What's up, everybody, on Charleston Car videos? So each week I'm trying to bring y'all some kind of used older vehicle to the channel to check out. You know, something that's never been through the shop, something that's never been cleaned, just something that was traded in. You know, it's called the condition report, and I'm always interested to see how older vehicles hold up over however many years. So, with no further ado, today we're going to be taking a look at a 2003 BMW X5. It's a really popular vehicle. It really is. I see a lot of BMW X5s on the road. Last week we filmed the older 2000 BMW 528i, which I was actually surprised to see that we didn't really get a whole lot of views on that video. I thought more people would be interested in that. But hey, sometimes it's a hit or miss on YouTube. But one thing I can ask right off the get-go here, folks, if you are a subscriber of this channel, please hit that like button from time to time, okay? It really helps out a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel, and the only way YouTube is ever going to put us out there into a higher ranking channel with other car YouTubers is to be able to get more likes. So that's what we're working hard to do. So with that being said, I'm going to work harder to bring y'all the best video content that I can personally provide myself. So here we go. So here it is, the BMW X5 for 2003. It's dirty. It's not been cleaned. It's just been traded in. You know, people just seem to like driving black BMWs. That's okay, you know, black's a great color, it's sleek, it looks good. But what I can tell you, and what you're going to notice today as we're looking at this vehicle, is that if you own a black car, you better make sure you're the type of person that is going to keep it clean every weekend, wash it, wax it every couple months, and just really baby the car. If not, this is kind of what can start happening to your vehicle. Now, as always, folks, here's the key. I have not got in the vehicle and cranked it up or anything, so I don't even know if it'll crank up. But right now, even the buttons aren't working. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. There's your kidney grill. The BMW logo is still looking pretty good. Again, 2003. I mean, it's getting pretty old. I mean, it's currently now July 2018. The bumper, as you'll notice, and let me tell y'all something, folks, why I show you these things is because if you go and buy a brand new BMW today, most likely after 8 to 10 years, some of these same things will happen to your car unless you don't take care of it, okay? The bumper, this plastic or whatever's going on, is starting to oxidize, and the paint is just fading, it's starting to crack, and all that, okay? Doesn't look good. The headlights on the Beamer starting to chip up. That clear coat or whatever that is on that plastic is chipping up, and it's fading. Again, it is an older vehicle. Those kind of things happened on older cars. I do like the 5-star blacked out alloy wheels. Looking pretty good. I think I just stepped in an amp bed. These shoes definitely don't help, these old Crocs, but anyways, we'll deal with the fire. Oh my God. Oh. It's like an elephant with a damn thorn in its side, right? Man, all right, I apologize, folks. Maybe I'll cut that out when I get home, or I'll leave it in. I'll try to make y'all... Dang it, the ant's not there, but it's still burning. All right, let's move through. Come on, Chad, get with it. All right, the alloy wheels. Now, here's something kind of odd. I've never seen tires with flames on them. Check this out. Are y'all seeing this? Or is my eyes playing tricks on me? There is friggin' flames on those tires. That's like your Pet Boy special for them tires, I'll tell you that much. Pretty neat though, right? Anyways, the tire size is a 255/50 ZR19. Those may be some good tires. When I see that ZR on there, that's usually a pretty expensive tire. Anyways, not sure the brand. Al Zero or whatever, you know, but anyways, they got flames on them. Side marker lights definitely have kind of gotten faded. I mean, the whole paint on the car has faded out. The interior looks kind of foggy on the windows in there, which is really kind of interesting. And I'm kind of interested to even get in that thing, man. I'm not sure if a snake's going to bite me or what. I mean, it's just kind of like going into the outback or going into the swamp or the jungle of the BMW, right? But anyways, we'll keep on moving forward. Back tire, I'm thinking maybe these rims were painted or powder coated, or maybe the owner that owned them painted them at some point, because they got some chipping going on right there. But they are pretty shiny when you rub your finger on there. But back tires are in great shape. All right, taillights are still looking pretty good, so not too bad there. Let's go around the other side. Let's see what we can look at. Let's see here. Ow. And I'm just, you know what, things just aren't going my way right now, are they? They sure aren't. I'm just dropped the key. Good gracious. All right, let's keep looking. 2003 BMW X5 black. I'm not exactly sure what package this has got on it. Maybe one of y'all know once we start looking at it a little bit more, but I don't even think, oh my God, I don't think this thing's got power. All right, this is when, my goodness. Well, it definitely has real wood, okay, real wood trim. I'm trying to keep quiet in case there's any wild animals in here I don't get bit, okay. Leather, definitely got some fading going on with the interior though, just like the exterior. You know, I mean, this is kind of common on Beamers, it seems like, the fading. Obviously, whoever owned this car had a cat or a dog, and they definitely let their animal roam free inside the vehicle, and that's what I'm talking about. Look at all the hair up on the dash. I mean, that is just nasty, okay? Listen, I got dogs, I got cats, but I don't let them dirty up my car like this. Some people just don't care, you know. I mean, I understand. Hey, it's okay, okay? Again, I love animals, but I don't let animals. Oh yeah, God, Ray, it stinks. I mean, somebody had their canine in here just living it freaking up. Living a viva loca, baby. Anyways, all right. It's filthy dirty. It really is. The dash is done pretty good, though. It hasn't cracked up. And that's one thing I notice on cars that are 10, 15 years old. The dashes start cracking. So that's not too bad. Tachometer still looks pretty good. It's intact. Okay, steering wheel's in good shape. The leather feels good, and the leather seats in a Beamer, if they don't have leatherette, the leather is pretty good grade leather. So it's tough. It's not soft like a Cadillac or a Chevrolet kind of seat, but it seems to last. It does got the cracking going on there, but not too bad for the most part. I am seeing some things right here. The backing of that seat just fell right off. My Lord, and this is just neglect from the owner at the end of the day, okay? It does got a sunroof up top, no snakes falling down from there, and it does got power, so let's go ahead and get in and see if we can crank it up. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling for safety purposes. Oh my Lord, I don't even want to put my camera up on the dash, man. It really stinks in this car. Oh, you almost need one of those little masks over your nostrils and mouth. Okay, all right, it's starting to surprise me a little bit. It's solid. It's like a tank. I mean, that's one thing, a BMW is solid. That's why you see them in the movies flying around, crashing into crap, you know? The engine, it sounds pretty good. It sounds fast. AC's not blowing, though. It's not cold right now. We'll give it a minute. But, here's the mileage. I mean, it's got some miles on it, folks. Those kind of little displays are known for kind of cracking up. As you can see, the word time right there is kind of messing up. Okay. Obviously, you got that going on right there. The service engine soon. So it probably needs an oil change and coolant levels and all that going on. Well, that still works. How about that? Your tilt telescope still works, so that's That's good to know. Those still work after 10 years. Radio still works.
I always wanted a garage.
Ain't gonna turn up too loud. They're gonna give us a copyright strike. But again, you know, this right here, once you get all the dust and hair off of it, you know, you can't even see the radio name, the time. I mean, that's just done. Okay? And that probably cost a pretty penny to fix. Little storage. Well, that's a CD player. You know, CDs are obsolete now. Glove box. Still got the manual. Bottles of water. Still got all that intact. Anyways, we'll pull it out a little bit so we can take a look at it outside, but that's if it drives. Hold on. Here we go. We're just going to pull it out a little bit. I ain't going to take this thing too far because I just don't trust it right now with all these lights on and coolants, and I don't want it overheating on us. But we're going to go and definitely look in the back and see what we got going on in the back. The unlock is right here, like on most Beamers. For some reason is in the middle. But we'll cut our headlights on and take a look at those. Cut the fog lights on, see how that stuff's looking. Says this vehicle not for sale. See dealer for release date. Basically, cars in South Carolina, when they get traded in, they have to get that yellow sticker on them until they go in the shop and get their safety inspection, and then they can be cleaned up and oil changes and all that, and then be sold. You know, it's not a bad looking car once you kind of get back. I mean, it's all blacked out and everything, so not a bad looking car. It really needs a deep cleaning, a good detail, a wax job, and definitely something to get all that nasty old dog hair out of there, okay, and get that smell out of there. But the headlights are working great. Fog lights are working good. I think the only thing that wasn't really doing too hot in there was the AC system. It wasn't blowing cold, and that's probably, you know, a few of the reasons why someone traded it in. Because here's the thing, folks, I always tell people this, you know, as much as you like a BMW and you like the look and you like the status of this car and all of that, that's fine. If you can afford it, go for it. But if you need to think about this, if something breaks on the car, you need to think real hard and say, do I have the kind of money sitting around in a savings account, or can I get the money from my parents, or can I do this, can I do that? Can you fix it if it breaks? Because if you buy the car and it breaks and you got car payments on it, and it's $1,500 to fix the AC system, or it's this, that, and the other, are you going to be able to afford to sit that car in your driveway while you're saving up money to fix it and still pay the insurance and still pay the car payment on it, okay? Think about that stuff for the younger people out there looking at this video today. People that are older, that are in their 30s or, you know, 40s and 50s that are watching right now, or even older, if we got any viewers that are older, please let us know. Y'all already know what the deal is with that. The rear end looks good. You got your tow package down on the bottom. You got your dual exhaust. The tires look good. The X5 is not a bad looking car. I mean, it really is a good looking sporty vehicle. The thing with an X5 is it's got to be taken care of. And again, like I just said, you got to have the money to fix it if it breaks. That's plain and simple. Most German vehicles are expensive to work on. That's even Mercedes, Audi. I know Land Rovers and Range Rovers aren't German, okay? But again, all those European and vehicles from overseas, except for Japanese, are expensive. I mean, obviously we got a back window that's got a problem. It's rolling down. He's got something wedged in there. I mean, it's neat to see that for the kids. But I mean, hell, this thing is falling off. It needs to be, you know, take a hot glue gun and glue it back on if you can. But that's what you got on the X5, folks. So anyways, I've seen better. I don't think I've seen worse. Still a sporty looking car. Would I buy it today for $2 grand? Maybe. Would I pay $5 grand for that car today? Maybe. But anything higher than that, I'm out, okay? I mean, that's just going to be too much investment. But it could be a nice car. If you got the money laying around and you want to buy it, call the store up here. This car most likely will go to an auction and get sold that way. So again, you know, these cars are sitting back here. They are for sale. Anything out of car lot's for sale if you think about it. I know it says no for sale on there, which is technically right, but there's nothing wrong with you calling up to the store and saying, hey, I seen a video of that old BMW X5 back there. Can I talk to the general manager? Can I talk to the used car manager and talk to him and say, hey, my name's such and such. Saw this video on YouTube of that BMW. I know it's not technically for sale because it was just traded in, but hey, if you're gonna send it to the auction, could I at least make an offer on it and buy it before it goes to the auction? Sure, you know, then you're gonna buy it as is, okay? You'll sign a paperwork, a buyer beware piece of paper saying this vehicle's as is. Take it home. If it breaks when you pull out of the dealership, it is yours. All right, everybody, that's about concluding this video. Well, gosh, y'all, I just about left out the most important part of this video. Popping this darn hood on this car, right? I couldn't get the hood open on the old BMW 5 Series over there, but I figured out, you know, a 5 Series, a 528 means it's got a 2.8 liter engine in it. Duh. Anyways. Well, damn, the hood on this one don't seem to want to open either, does it? Well, I guess it'd be easier if we had two hands instead of one. There we go. All right, that's how you doing, boy. Let's take a look. I know y'all want to see under the hood. I do too, right? Look at it. So I mean, technically pretty clean under here. I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot cleaner under the hood than it is on the interior. And after I got looking around on the interior, it looked like a girl owned this vehicle. It had a bunch of girly little bracelets and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'll tell you, young lady, I get it. Girls, she probably needed a really good boyfriend. If I was her boyfriend, I'd have this thing cleaned up and shining like a baby on a Saturday night. I tell you. Guys, get out there, clean your wife and your girlfriend's car for her, okay? She does not have to get out there and scrub and clean her vehicle, okay? This is sad, it really is. If she's single, I understand, but then at least take it home and get Pops to clean it up for you. Now, hey, nothing wrong with a girl cleaning her own car. I mean, go to the car wash, drop it off, spend 30 bucks, have them clean it. Get out there and in the yard or at the car wash and clean the dang thing yourself, ladies. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, if you got a girlfriend, clean the car up for her. It's nice. It'll make her feel good. It makes her know that you love her and that you care that she's riding around in a car that's somewhat clean without dog hair on the inside. Even if the dog gets back in there the next day, at least you got it cleaned up for her. And I'll tell you, she will appreciate that. And you never know. When you go out to dinner that night, she's going to give you a big sloppy kiss. All right. I like a sloppy kiss, don't you? All right, let's get on out of here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Chad again with Charleston Car Videos. Been a car reviewer on YouTube now since 2008. If it's your first time watching because you just did a search online for BMW X5 videos or Beamer videos, please check out the channel. We have over 4,500 videos. We're almost up to 10 million views. The only thing we're lacking right now is subscribers. So if you could please subscribe, I definitely would appreciate it. I'm the type of YouTuber, folks, even with 13, 14, 15,000 subscribers right now, I still, even today, do the best I can to respond to y'all, to comment and be, to work with y'all and talk with y'all. It's a community on here on YouTube, and I think a lot of YouTubers and car reviewers on YouTube have forgotten that it's a community. So don't forget where it all started, Mr. YouTuber. I'm doing it, I'm trying, and I'm working hard to give y'all good content and something entertaining to watch. See you later. Hey, here's a little bonus clip. So the used car manager was walking up while I was looking at the Beamer, and I said, Bubba, I said, what y'all gonna do with the BMWs? You know, the 5 Series and the X5 over there. Going to auction on Friday. I'm like, man, that's quick. I said, well, why don't you keep the BMWs out here? I already knew the answer, but I wanted to see what he had to say. He said, it's pretty simple, really. He said, I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them old BMWs. I said, well, why is that, sir? He said, because you put those things in the shop, you get a, the technicians give you a price back on what needs to be fixed. Next thing you know, 15, 2, 3 grand to fix it. So here's the problem with a car dealership, especially like a big store like this. On those older cars, they go and get that car. They go, let's say he goes and dumps 2 grand into fixing the AC and everything else on that X5, right? Maybe it's 3 grand. Next thing you know, he paid a certain amount of money for it. He puts 3 grand into fixing it. He brings it back here, detail shop. They clean it up, okay? They do the safety inspection, all that stuff. Next thing you know, they got $5 grand wrapped up into this thing. Then they got to try retailing it on the lot. Then somebody comes in and they're going to offer a couple $1,000s less than what you're selling it for. Next thing you know, you either sell it, you break even, and sometimes you even lose money. So it's not smart. He's a smart guy. Send it to the auction, let those little car lots out there buy it. They can fix it up and maybe they can flip it. I don't know, but it's just not sometimes worth your time dumping all that money into those older cars unless that's kind of what you do. Maybe you got your own little used car lot somewhere. You know, you might be able to make a few bucks here or there doing that, but these big stores, it just sometimes isn't worth it. All right, everybody, that's it for me.